So hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. I am Nicola. I'd love to quickly go around the group and just the small group and ask who you are. If you want to just quickly unmute and say that.
Okay, I'm Cynthia and I am a teacher.
Yes.
And I am an XR member.
Brilliant.
I'm very grateful to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and you're welcome. Hello, Cynthia. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Sunday, do you want to just give us your mic? Say hello.
Hello.
Hi, Sunday.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, just hear you.
Okay, I'm Nicola.
Okay.
So good to be here. So thank you very much.
Sunday, my dear, you're very, very fuzzy. I'm going to mute you if you don't mind, okay? So for Cynthia, I know this sounds so terribly unfair. For Cynthia, if you need to ask a question, because your mic is fine, do unmute and ask a question. Sunday, my dear, my utmost apologies to you. I'm going to have to ask it that if you want to ask a question, Sunday, you type it into the chat, okay? And I will pick it up that way. Is that all right? Sorry, Sunday. Okay, thank you, everybody. Just a quick recap on what this is. This is an Activist Digital Toolkit Session 3. The purpose of these forums, of these workshops, is to assist people with understanding the basics of digital technology to organize campaigns. Okay, now what I've done with this is I've kept it really as simple as possible. I'm not disrespecting or patronizing anybody, as simple as possible, so that the technology that is used is available for everybody on laptops and on phones, so that you don't have to get a Photoshop subscription or a fancy video editing subscription. You just use what you have and you use it hopefully as effectively as possible. In terms of my background, my experience, I worked extensively for Extinction Rebellion as a policy coordinator, set up campaigns with them regarding climate emergency petitions, etc. And I set up a project which is called Eco Housing, which got the housing policy changed to include sustainability in Kensington and Chelsea. And I run other projects right now that are also to do particularly with messaging and environmental messaging and communicating. So it's like very much a concern of mine is accessible messaging and making sure that everybody understands, because where there is a will, there is a way. The problem is that if people aren't organized, they dissipate their energy. So a lot of this is devoted to, instead of just doing a whole series of direct actions, if you record those direct actions, digitally, you create a permanent record so that you can repeat the message. So I call it IRL, in real life, and URL, which is obviously the abbreviation for websites. So that basically what you do in real life, you can duplicate and get a myriad series of effects with what you do, so that you save your actions and you turn them into campaigns. Okay, so I'm sorry, I just wanted to do that as a quick introduction. I won't go on like this forever. We'll get down to the skills in a minute. In the previous sessions, the first session, this is the third session, we looked at really government structures, how councils work, how voting on councils work, councillors, MPs, consultation periods, and how to be very, very aware of consultation periods and your rights within them, how to bring awareness to a current consultation with your council. Obviously, the council is really the spender of hundreds of millions of pounds of taxpayers' money, and we've got a right to engage in those negotiations and to make them publicly accountable. The first session looked at setting up a petition and how to share a petition. The second session, and the first session was also looking at how to create a campaign logo in Microsoft Word with no photo editing equipment needed other than a basic computer, how to turn that into a PDF and turn that into a photograph and edit that. That's what we did. All of these materials, by the way, for every session are available in a downloadable Google Drive, and that Google Drive is on my website, so that all the materials in terms of like all of the working materials to create a logo in Word, all of that stuff, all the petition stuff, all of the email templates, they're all in folders on a Google Drive, which is on my website under an Activist's Digital Toolkit. My website is www.groundswellecosystems.com. Okay, so we created a logo in Word out of nothing, turned that into a photograph. Then we looked in the second session at how to create layouts with the layout photo montage app on your phone, because that can be super useful when you create multiple images with your logo. The purpose of a logo is not that we're selling trainers like Nike. The purpose, obviously, of the logo is that we are as accessible with one quick look as possible, so that we're looking for messaging clarity. Okay, and then we looked at Facebook pages and groups. We set up a Facebook page. We looked at mail outs and email templates, sharing that on the Facebook page so that they are available to everybody. And we looked at using a Google Drive to save and share docs. Now, obviously, I'm of the consensus that Google should be paying serious corporation tax globally. But in the meantime, they're an exceptionally useful function, which is free and multi-purpose. They shouldn't get away with it in the long run. We should be coming after them in the long run. So hopefully one day I'd like to do a campaign regarding getting Google to pay. Google must pay. Anyhow, that's for the future. Okay. What we're going to look at today is we're going to look at how to update your campaign with relevant photographs and how to add text into those photographs so that they become meaningful. The idea with all of this is that if you have one centralized resource, all of your campaign materials go there. The centralized resource that I've chosen is the Facebook page that I've created for the fake campaign that I've set up. Okay, I started with a campaign which was called Barnsley Rec, and then I thought, oh no, I'm going to have Barnsley Council coming after me, and it's the last thing I need in my life. All right, so I've changed it to Save Narnia Rec, like Narnia from the wizard, the witch, the wizard, and the wardrobe, and all that stuff. So we're saving Narnia Rec because Narnia Council doesn't exist, and they aren't going to come after me, which is a good thing. Okay, right. So today we're going to go look at including text on photographs. All right, and we're going to look at sharing that onto Facebook, but we're also very much going to look at using video, setting up a YouTube channel, basic video editing, sharing your videos onto your YouTube channel, and particularly sharing them onto your Facebook page. The reason why Facebook is so useful is that you get a free web address with Facebook. We're going to complete setting that up today as well. It's extremely personal. I work with other organizations and they've done fundraising, and a lot of the fundraising, a lot of the drive comes via Facebook because it is a personal connection. So say, for example, you have a page, I'm obviously telling you stuff you know, but I'm just reiterating the power of how useful that is, whatever issues there are. Obviously, there are multiple political issues with Facebook, but whatever it is, it's an exceptionally useful tool to hang on a second. It's an exceptionally useful tool to share stuff, or and to create dedicated websites for particular issues. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly say, yes, I've changed everything to Save Narnia Rec. I'm going to share the screen to show you the Facebook page that I've created so that you can see what is on there already. All right, knowing that all of the background resources for these things are available on the Google Drive. Forgive me, I'm a teacher by day as well, but I teach teenagers and you're all very luxurious to me because you're adults, all right, so it's great. Let me share the screen, okay? Right, here we are, right, share. Okay, are you seeing something that is Facebook where it says Save Narnia Rec? Thank you so much. If you just put the thumbs up, that's great. Okay, I'm just going to quickly move this over. So what we have here is we have the page. I've set up this page, which is Save Narnia Rec. What you see here at the top is actually the web address. And this is what you get with Facebook is it's very, very useful is you actually get a web address for your page. What I've put on the page is we created that logo originally in Word. We created a montage from it, which is super useful because often when you create a basic logo in a square, it often gets cut off. Scrolling down just to look what we've got here, I've created these samples, very basic samples of how to add text onto images, all right, and shared that today. Scrolling further down, right here, this is the petition that I created on change.org, which is Save Narnia Rec, and shared it to the Facebook page with the same logo so that everything ties up. Everybody knows what we're talking about. Scrolling further down, okay, what we have here is a Save Narnia Rec ready to copy and paste email template to send to Narnia Council. Email to, there's the address, there's the subject, and here is a a sample prototype email template so that people can copy and paste. So say, for example, you need to write to your local councillor, you create the text so people don't have to reinvent the wheel every time, and you put the email address at the top of it. Okay, here is the basic blurb for the basic text. Okay, again, there's the petition, and here is the logo, which we originally created a couple of sessions ago. All right, so this here is all of that. What I am going to, that's what the Facebook page currently looks like. Now, of course, we don't have a dedicated website. I will do that in another session. I will show people how to set up a free Wix website, okay, and how to use it. All right. So what's going on here is I'm going to create a username for Save Narnia Rec. I've left that free for the moment. I'm going to go here. All right, and the username is going to be Save Narnia Rec. There we go. Create a user. Okay, hang on, I need an at Save Narnia Rec. What's going on? Okay, why is this not? Create custom URLs, Save Narnia Rec. Yeah, that's what we want. Create the username. That's great. All right. Pages with usernames. There we go. So what we have right now is that the whole thing has been changed, and there is the actual web address. It's now easier for people to find your page in search. People can also visit your page at, there it is, the web address, and send your page messages at, there it is, it's Save Narnia Rec. Okay, so that is done. I'm just going to just refresh that. And what we have up here is we've now got a dedicated web address, which is facebook.com/Save Narnia Rec. All right, / again. We've got that dedicated web address by creating this dedicated URL. So I waited till today to do that. Now what we have on here is we've got our reusable logo, we've got our stuff with our other images, we've got our montages, we've got our email templates, we've got our change.org petition, and it is all here. Obviously, what we then do is we start inviting people to like the Facebook page, and you will find that on community. It's just a drop down there. That's where you always get to invite people. Just a quick word about Facebook. You can have pages and you can have groups, and you can set them to private and public. Okay, so there's all different multiple degrees of accessibility. So say, for example, here I go to community. Let me just push this up here. All right, community, and I want to, it should give me the option of inviting people. All right, strange, excuse me. Normally it gives the people the option, because this is very strange. Normally on community, you get the option to invite people. There you go, invite your friends. It's always somewhere. Sometimes they move it around. Invite friends. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to invite numerous people. Be careful with this. They don't like you asking too many. I think there's an amount that you can ask before they start thinking that you're a robot. So you have to pace it out over days so that you don't get frozen out of your own account. They won't freeze you out. They will hold you for a while because they don't want, it's a fighting against robots and against political robots. That's really why they do it. Okay. So say, for example, here I'm going to go and I want to invite all these people, blah, 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 send invitations. I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to waste people's time with giving attention to a dummy campaign, but that's how you would do it. Okay. All right. And then of course, what I can do there from this campaign page is I'm actually going to share this onto my personal page, share to a page. Well, I'm doing this share to a page. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to share this to Groundswell Ecosystems, which is my other page. There you go. So I can share between different things. Okay. All right. And that's obviously our normal Facebook provision. What I want to show you right now is how to create updated photographs with information in them in a way which is easy. Now, on everybody's phone, I use an Android phone, but on most phone functions, you get the ability to edit photographs, to include text. sometimes what happens is it's not always that comfortable to do it. And sometimes you might want more text in there, or you might want more significant campaign updates. Sometimes people aren't comfortable with doing it on their phone. So what I've done here is I'm going to show you how to do it in Microsoft Word, because this has the dual function of not only creating updated photographs like this one on the screen here, which is Narnia Rec, is used by the community every single day of the year, where is the consultation Narnia Council, but you can also effectively create posters then for your campaign by including text on current photographs, all right, and using your own logo, which you've already created on Word. So I'm just going to say that's just an introduction to what we're doing and the fact we've just created a dedicated web address on Facebook. Right. Now I'm going to, when I swap around between different functions, I have to stop a share and restart a share. So I'm just going to quickly stop the share and restart the share. Right. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go to here. Right. Can you see now? Let me open this up. I've opened up a folder. Thank you. And it should say, you should see 3 photographs there. The final one, the logo, a Word document, all of that stuff. We're correct there, Cynthia. Thank you so much. Okay. So now these literally, this I've pretended that the view out my back garden is in fact Narnia Rec. So what we have, so imagine you have updated campaign photographs and you want them to be a permanent resource. Say, for example, like HS2, there's going to be a long fight against HS2. So you want to collect all of that material, because ultimately my understanding is that HS2, the fight against HS2 needs to effectively be a legal precedent for the fight against ecocide. Okay, that's the bigger picture. That's the bigger picture that you're doing. You're putting together, in fact, all of the evidence for how the HS2 team have violated protocol themselves regarding ecological oversight. Okay, right. So say, for example, here, can you see this photograph? Can you see that? Thank you, Cynthia. That's incredibly helpful. So these are just updated photographs of literally the backyard. Okay. So this is the one that I created. And this is useful for you, that you can create posters from this. All right. And it's literally just, I took the photograph, I put the logo on the front, and I included a text box and increased some text in there. So it's like giving campaign updates. You can go, all right, here's a photograph, for example, of Wormwood Scrubs. They've just started doing this today. Here's the email template. Write to your councillor right now. You can include this photograph. Okay, so that you can actually centralize everything. I'm just going to close that down. Now I want to show you how to do that, how to actually create one of these things. So I'm opening up a Word document. Now, again, they are complicated, like Photoshop will do this for you, but it's £20 a month and it's much more complicated to use. Okay, so I'm using something that people use mostly in their professional lives or their non-professional lives all the time, which is Microsoft Word and the basic functions on Microsoft Word to create effectively little miniature posters, campaign posters. I've just opened, this is the one that I did earlier. If I go too quickly, just let me know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just do another one, and I'm going to show you. And the one I'm going to create today is going to have our Facebook web address on it. All right. So I'm going to be explaining that as a centralized resource. So here we go. Here's the document, the original Word document I used to create this. So now I'm going to go get my second image, and I'm going to go this one here. In fact, let me do it slightly. No, that was the one that I used. Excuse me. I'm going to copy this one. So obviously I right click here, I copy, I go here, I paste. Now, I'm fairly kind of obsessed with digital technology because I like to know what it can do. So I just want to quickly preface this here that I'm going to show you some of the basics of how to manipulate images. When you first paste it in, you're going to have a big problem moving it around because of the way that it's formatted. What you have to do is click on it so that it's live, go to picture format, go here always to wrap text. This is the bane of my life. You've got to get these things. Format it for in front of text. And what that means is that you can effectively move it anywhere. You've got control over it. Okay, you've got control over the image by formatting it to in front of text gives you total control. Okay, right. What I'm going to do right now is I want to bring in, we have our logo, which we originally created on Microsoft Word. I'm going to copy this and paste it as well because I want to put it on top of the image. So I'm going to go here, copy. Right, here we are. And I'm going to, let me just move some of this stuff for, all right, there you go. Here we are. I'm going to copy the logo, right? Same rules apply. I need to format that so that I can move it where I want to in front of text. It's actually gone in front of the image. Now I want to make that smaller. I left click on the mouse, go to the corner. Don't do it this way because you will lose. Don't do it from the one corner. You need to save the proportions. So you do it from the corner by left. Sorry, Cynthia. Yes, unmute.
Yeah, I can't see what you're doing now.
You've lost the screen. Let me thank you so much. Let me re-share. My apologies. Please warn me when that happens. Zoom is terrible because you have to restart the shares. Thank you, Cynthia, so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Tell me anytime that is happening. Thank you. Where are we? Where are we? Here we are. Great. Thank you. Can you see that? Can you see an image with the logo? Thank you really much a lot. All right. Okay, now I'm going to resize this. I'm going to go to the corner, left click on my mouse and move it up. So now I'm taking, okay, at one glance, I can know that this is my campaign. All right, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, right? Because that's going to go in a digital context so that people will see that. If I want to move it around, I can nudge it with my cursor going up and down. Right, there we go. So that's the original logo. Now I want to include some text which says, go to the Facebook page for petition, email templates, links, etc., for all campaign links. So I'm going to quickly go here. You're probably not going to see this, but I'm going to go to Facebook and I'm going to copy the web address. Here we go. I'm going to go back to Word. Are you seeing this with Word? Can you see that I've just pasted that? That's great. Thank you so much. I'm just going to quickly zoom in. Thank you so much. Don't worry about that. I'm going to take that out. There we go. There is our Facebook page, which is effectively our free personal website for the campaign. Now I'm going to include a text box. Right. Here we go. Sunday, are you okay? Sorry, if you just leave a message, is everything all right, Sunday? Are you all right? I'm gonna unmute him. I think
he says yes.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much on the chat. That's excellent. Thank you so much. It's all these, we're getting lost in different screens. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to insert because now I want to start putting some text and I'm going to go along and I'm going to go to text box. Text box will give me a whole lot of options. Drop it down. I'm going to draw the text box because it's going to make it easier for me to cope. Deciding whatever I want to do. Right, I'm going to go to draw text box and in here I'm going to draw a text box which will come on the front. All right. So what I want to see right now is I want to see that this, in fact, I'm going to quickly cut that. I'm going to put in my Facebook page. I'm going to increase the font size here, just the normal word functions, increase the font size. There we go. And I'm going to actually spread that out so that I'm going to put it on the bottom of the page. Facebook, save Narnia Rec. And I'm going to suggest for people, go to, hold on a second. Go to, hold on, excuse me. I'm just getting this text box up. For petition, email templates, contacts. There we go. So I've got now a little bit of text there, which is a universal one for the campaign, which says go to that Facebook page, which we know is live. Excuse me, what happens here? This is a pain. I'm just going to highlight this and change this to no spacing and put it back into the big font. No spacing is more convenient. There we go. Right, perfect. Now here's a text box, normal manipulation. All right. Move that up. Go to, right. Okay. Now, just for visual reasons, that's absolutely fine. There we go. Now that you can send that out, literally on your WhatsApp, everybody will get it Everybody knows where to go. It's just a way of getting organized. You can say to people, go to that Facebook page. They can go and say, right, I'm going to, find that. Very easy, right? It's branded now. All right. That means that they can find the petition. They can find the email templates. They can find out the person who's coordinating the legal response. They can know which counselors to talk to. They can you can get your legal advice. You can get your legal advice regarding parameters. What should you do? Somebody tries to push you around, etc. That can all be centralized in one place. So what I'm going to just put your hand up if there are any questions. Obviously, what I want to do here is I'm going to format this image just for visual reasons. I just want consistency. Is I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to right click here. I'm going to go to format shape. All right, and I'm going to actually just fill it. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a solid fill. Just like what I did with the previous one, I'm going to give it a similar color. There we go. There we go. That's all it does, is it just reinforces the main color. It's just for visual reasons. You could do it in any color that you wanted. Okay. You could do it in any color that you wanted. And what you have there is on Microsoft Word, you have created simply with moving things around, with manipulating your image. I took this image basically from my camera and I uploaded it into my Google Drive. We'll get to that later when I show you the Google Drive. Okay, we did that on session 2. We looked at Google Drives. It was on my camera, these photographs, my phone. I uploaded them to the Google Drive and downloaded them to the computer. But what you have here is a useful way of creating campaigns. Now, say, for example, sorry, I'm such a geek that actually, hold on, such a geek with like all these naff details. Let me just quickly change that color, right? Because I want it to be matching. Right, there we go. Okay, for example, there it is. And of course, that's gone blue now. It might not be great. So I'm going to quickly change it to the black so that everybody can see, right? Okay, however you want to do it, you can play around with that, but this gives you the basic stuff that you need, all right, while including your logo as well. All right, now what I want to do is just like I did it before, because I showed you that format on the Facebook page. What I created here is actually an image. So I want to turn this into an image as well. Now, my suggestion when you do this is you take 5 photographs. You might want to only do this once or twice a week. You don't want to do this every single day. You take 5 photographs that give people campaign updates. And then you do all the text on them that you need. And then you've got that set. Okay, so you put that out via your WhatsApp group, you put it out via your Facebook, you put it out through all of your media channels, your Instagram, your Twitter, whatever it is. So because what happens is it's very easy to look at something in one go. And if you've got your Save Now on Your Rec logo, which was also created on Word and turned into an image, it's very easy for people to start recognizing the campaign, or obviously you can link to the main, for example, anti-HS2 campaign. Okay, so this is now a Microsoft Word document. So we've got to turn this, and obviously we can't share that yet as a photograph. This started off originally in Word, and then I turned it into a photograph to go onto the Facebook page, which is super easy to share then. Off we go. We can share in ad infinitum digitally. So I'm going to turn this now into a PDF. Just put up your hand if you lose any sight. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just saving. This is my Word document. I might do a batch of 5 photographs with 5 campaign updates on them. I save here. I go save as, browse. Let me just check that I'm in the right folder. It's coming up. And I'm going to save it. You'll just get a drop down here, right, with all Windows programs. And I'm going to save it as a PDF. Yeah, very important. Save it as a PDF. You are fixing the formatting, right? I'm going to go here, save. It's already got one. I'm just going to overwrite it. There we go. Right. So now I'm going to close down the Word document and go back to the, in fact, let me just open up. It's just opened up the PDF. Can you see the PDF? No. Can you see? Okay. Let me change that. I'll change it. I'll do a new share. Thank you. I'll do a new share. Do the PDF. Thank you so much. Right. Here we go. Can you see the PDF now? Where it says Save Now on Your Rec, and it's got one image in front of you. Should just be one. Can you see that? I've just made the page smaller. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Thank you. So what we have here is my original one, and then there's the second one. That's a PDF which has fixed the word formatting. Now I'm going to close this down, and I'm going to change the PDF into a JPEG. So I'm turning what was Word to PDF to JPEG, which is obviously photograph, and that's what we need to get online to make things quick and easy to see. Obviously, we write text, everything, but to make things quick and easy to see and easy to share via WhatsApp, campaigns, the works, we do it this way. I'm going to close this down, right? Okay, I'm going to do a new share, right? And I'm going to go here online, right? Can you see that we're back on Facebook? Brilliant. Thank you so much. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring these controls to the bottom. They're all over the place. Right, is up here at the top. Can you see that I've got a tab here that is PDF to JPEG online converter? Can you see the screen? Yeah. The web address here is pdf2jpeg.net. It is included in all of it's included in all of my my online materials for the course, okay, so that you can easily find it. There are multiple online document converters. I just find that this is a very easy to use and convenient one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our PDF, we're going to turn it into a photograph. Okay, I choose my PDF, right, and we're going to go to altering photographs. So here it is, save Narnia Rec photos with text 1. Can you see that? That I'm opening that up. Excellent. Right. Now what I want to do is I'm going to convert here. Right. So I'm going to choose my quality. I actually want it to be excellent because I want to really turn them into high quality JPEGs, into high quality photographs. This is going to convert the PDF to JPEG now. You don't have to spend 20 quid a month on Photoshop. Photoshop's a complicated program. It's a nightmare to learn when you first start, all right? But this way you can get the photographs from nothing and get your text on and your logo on. So what I've got here is I'm going to download page 1. And I'll download page 2. Let me just view. There we go. That's the one that we had, which is we've just created, which has got the Facebook page on it. So we can choose our page, and I'm going to download page 2. Right, here we are. We just open it up and put it in the right folder. We just downloaded. Right, we just cut that, put it into, can you see my folders here? It doesn't matter. I'm just putting it in the right folder. That's all I'm doing. I'm just moving in and out of that, okay? All right, there we go. Okay, here we are. I'm putting it in here. Right. I'll change it all in a minute and show you the folder. Right. Okay, I'm going to do a new share. Excellent. And I'm going to open up this one with the folder. Can you see this folder now? The folder screen. Thank you, Cynthia. I know you're a teacher as well, like me. I know Sunday also teaches. We know what it's like. We've got to check up everything. Okay. Thank you for your help. So what we've got here is that this one is the one that we've just created. This is now a photograph. It says at the bottom there, JPEG. We created that from Word. We are creating campaign posters from Word. I'm now going to open up this JPEG. Can you see the photograph in front of you? I need a new share. This is why this is not a good function on Zoom. Can you see this with the photograph? Thank you so much. Right. Now what we need to do is we need to edit this to chop off all of the white. Okay. We just want the photograph left so that we can use that easily in all of our stuff. Okay. So we go up here, right, see more, and I want to open this. Not all Microsoft Windows computers will have this. We open with, it's coming up right now. It's just got its little swirling donut. We open with, come up, excuse me, it's taking time. We open with Paint, right? Can you see that there, that it says Paint? No, okay. You need to, I'll share the screen again. The function is Paint, okay? And it literally, I'm going to take a quick photograph of this right now so that when I edit the video, I will actually include it. so that everybody knows what the logo, what the icon looks like. Hold on a second. I'm just taking a photograph. Yes, that's it. Excellent. Right, I'll edit that in so you know what it's a little paint palette with a paint on it, and it's in all computers with Microsoft Word. I'm opening with paint.
Sorry, we cannot see that.
Yes, I'm just about to share that. I'm just about to do a new share. Thank you so much. I'm just about to do a new share. Okay, hold on a second. It's taking ages. Please forgive me. It's acting very slow right now. Right, there we go. Okay, fine. I'm going to do a new share. We've got Paint open right now. Here we are. Right. Thank you so much for letting me know. So what you'll see right now is something with all these colors on the top. Okay, looks complicated. It doesn't have to be. I'm going to go to view because you want to be able to see your image. I zoom out. Okay, can you see the image there? Right, what we have is that was originally a Microsoft Word document turned into a PDF, and now what we want to do is we want to get rid of all the white bit, so we've got something that we can easily use online. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just select, just use the rectangular select. There are all different other options for selecting. Use the rectangle, and I'm going to go like this. I take the image. All right. That will highlight it. It effectively highlights it. I copy it. I'm copying from the middle. I go to File, New. I paste. There's my image. Let me just zoom out. If you want to see it, you go to View and you zoom out. There it is. Okay. That is now an image that we created. Literally, it's got slight chopping on there. I just want to quickly redo that. Excuse me. I don't like an edge on the side. I'm going to redo that. Sorry, I'm fussy. All right, copy, file, new. Okay, paste. There we go. View, zoom out. That is an image. That is 100% a photograph taken from a camera phone, put into Word, include all the text, save it as a JPEG, save it as a PDF, export it online, convert it online into a photograph. Now I've just put it into Paint and chopped off the outside. Now I'm going to go here, save as. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. Right, let me just put it into the right folder. I'm not sure you can actually see the folder. Fairly certain you can't. Hold on a second. I won't be long. Sorry, there's just getting used to this. There we go. I'm going to save it there. Right. Okay. I'm going to do a new share to show you where I've saved it. All right. A new share to show you where I've saved it. Okay. Here we are. Over here. Right. You should be able to see now the screen, which is the folder. And in the folder, this photograph here, which is untitled, is the new one that we've just created. Okay, so I'm going to open that up. Right, can you see that photograph close up? Right, let me do a new share. There we go, photos. Can you see that photograph now close up? Right, excellent. Okay, so now let me just zoom it out. Let's just zoom it out. So now we have a photograph, which is campaign dedicated. Okay, share screen. Let me go back here. Oopsie. It's just not continuous screen sharing. It's not like Teams. Teams is much better with continuous screen sharing. Here we go. This is our new photograph. I'm just going to rename it. I'm going to say here, save Narnia Rec. All right, Facebook page address. Now that image is ready for us to put on Facebook now, okay? And what that means, all right, and that means that we're ready to share that in WhatsApp. We can share it right across the board, okay? So that image, I would now upload to my Google Drive account. I'll show you what to do about that in a second. And we're ready to share it, and it's got our campaign materials on it. It becomes a miniature poster for the campaign. Right, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to do a new share. I'm going to go back to online. Here we are. Right, and I'm going to go here to Facebook. Can you see here that I'm on Facebook? Excellent, thank you so much. And I'm going to create a post, right? And I'm going to search here for photographs. And I'm going to use this one. There we go. And here we go. And I'm going to say, save Narnia rec all links with petition email templates, contact email addresses, and campaign updates. Updates to be found on Facebook page. And this is facebook.com/save Narnia rec. So there you go. All right. And that we're now going to post that. Just move the controls. We're going to post that. Oopsie, it's just taking a bit of time. And what is happening now is that on the Facebook page, anybody can scroll down and you will see your latest campaign update with the campaign logo, the information of where you can find all of the stuff for the petition, the email templates, the contacts go to. There's your web address. And up here as well, save Narnia rec, all links with petition, email templates, contact email addresses, and campaign updates to be found on Facebook page. There you go. Okay. Is that making sense? Have I gone?
So much. That's really well explained. Thank you, Nicola.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I kind of feel like I'm going too quickly sometimes. And it's what I really want to just point out is that you don't need to have a lot of expensive technology as long as you have got a through line with your messaging, okay, and you keep everything clear and connected. You can start joining all of those dots to get more and more people emailing. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, that is the point. It's about the numbers. It's about the numbers. Right. Let me see. I think that, okay, let me just see a chat. Let me have a look at the chat. Oh, okay. Thank you, Sunday. That's very helpful. I really appreciate you being here. I'm kind of a bit obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with resourcefulness, how you can do a lot from nothing. So say, for example, I don't want to, it's not about me, but I have a YouTube channel where literally I made all my videos from my phone, and I used a free download video editing program called Shotcut. I didn't pay for anything, but I made hours and hours and hours worth of environmental type videos from nothing. And that's the point, is that you don't have to spend a lot of money if you know the shortcuts. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, right. So there we go. That's getting the images up there. That's getting the images up there. Thank you. All right. Now, what I want to do is I want to look at videos, all right, and I want to look at us setting up a YouTube channel for Save Narnia Rec. So we finished this stuff here with our new video, with our new image. Here, obviously, by the way, is, I just wanted to quickly show you, is the Save Narnia Rec thing for change.org. That was in the previous session, we did that, okay? This is the converting, the one over there. Now, what I have here, okay, let me show you, is that I have set up, okay, we're now moving on to YouTube. I have set up a Save Narnia Rec, believe it or not, at Gmail account, okay? Can you see that there where it says Save Narnia Rec, okay? That I set up for free. What that gives me is a lot of things, okay? Is it gives me, let me just go back here and I can show you here. If I open this, it will open. Right, perfect. This here will give me multiple things. It will give me my save. This is my Save Narnia Rec account. Here it is, Save Narnia Rec. Gmail is free. There I get my Gmail. I get the Drive. I get all these different things. I get the photograph app as well. Okay. What I'm doing here is if I show you the Drive. I'm going to the drive, the triangle on my account. I've got 15 gig of uploadable space. So I've uploaded some things here already, some email templates, etc. on this account. Okay. What I want to do is I'm going to upload these videos that I've just made the other day. And I'm going to go here because it's very useful. You get 15 gig of storage. To get 100 gig of storage, you pay £1.59 a month. So I'm going to upload here, file upload. And I want these videos. So I'm going to go back a step. You probably aren't seeing them at the moment because it's a different share. I'm just going to upload the one because I don't want it taking time, even though they're very, very short. Okay. Can you see that it's uploading? It's uploading in the corner. Thank you so much. All right. I'm uploading the video, and literally this was made on my phone. My phone is logged into this drive, so it can upload as well. All right. Even if your phone is an iPhone, that's fine, as long as you just get the Google Drive app, or you can email it to yourself and you'll be able to download and upload it. Just busy finishing the upload. Okay. Close that down. It's finishing the upload. It's not long at all. There you go. There's the video that I made on my phone, which is now uploaded and saved into the Google Drive, which is literally just online, free online storage, 15 gigs worth. Very, very useful. What that means, and I did this in the second session about saving and sharing documents. What this means is that wherever I am, I can literally open up a PDF that I need or a photograph that I need. I can email it to anybody. I can share it onto Facebook, share it onto WhatsApp. It means that I can, you know, have anything that I need on my drive via my connection. And if you have an iPhone, you can get your Google Drive as well, just as an app. It's absolutely fine. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go back to YouTube on this side. Can you see YouTube over here? Can you see YouTube? It's got a, yeah. So what I'm going to do right now, so that's how the G drive works. I looked at it again. I looked at the G drive in session 2. This here is create a channel. We're now going to create a channel for Save Narnia Rec. Okay. So we're going to get started. Let me just move the notifications. Your creator journey begins. Can you see that? Get started. We're going to get started. Okay. Right. So it says use you. I don't want to use my name. I want to use a custom name because I want to create a YouTube channel which is dedicated to Save Narnia Rec. Right. I've got a Save Narnia Rec at Gmail. Select, and I'm going to call it Save Narnia Rec. Okay. This is, I'm setting up a YouTube channel. Create your channel name. I understand. I go yes. Now, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to upload to Save Narnia Rec YouTube channel the videos. Super literally just turned my camera on. Okay, turned my camera on and videoed and spoke over the background. Makes a really, really, really useful campaign update. Upload a profile picture. So look at that. The Save Narnia Rec channel has been created. Okay, I'm going to upload a picture. So what we do here is I'm going to go back and I'm just going to get the logo, creating a logo in Word. Okay, I'm going to go here. Ah, somebody's calling, I think. Very strange. Are you calling? Is somebody calling? You go back to the meeting. Let me just go back to the meeting. I'm going to, can anybody hear that beeping? That's very strange. Okay, hang on a second. Let me go back to the meeting. I'm going to stop the share and check this. Ah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, it stopped. All right, it stopped. I don't know what that was. Please forgive me. I'm going to share again and go back to where we were. Sorry, something mysterious there. I'm going to go back to where we were on YouTube. Thank you. Right, so I'm now going to bring in this logo. All right, and I'm going to do it here from a, there we go. I'm going to bring in, upload the picture. Right, so I'm going to replace it so I get the close one because I did a big one and I did a not so big one. Right, okay, there we go. Save Narnia Rec. I like to do it so that I'm going to use one of these. Let me see. Right, Save Narnia Rec. Okay, all right. There we go. Tell viewers about your channel. Now what I have here is I've got a basic blurb So I'm going to go here. There's the blurb. I've got a basic blurb, which I used before, and I've used it right across this campaign. I'm just opening up the Word document, and I'm going to copy and paste that blurb into YouTube. There we go. Copy and paste. You probably don't have it on your screen, but there it is. I've just pasted it in. Can you see that I've just pasted that in? Brilliant. Thank you so much. That's just the basic blurb. Keeping a basic blurb is incredibly useful. Here we go. Social links. I'm going to put in this. This is the web page, Save Narnia Rec. Okay. Put in the social links. There's the web page. We don't yet have Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to deal with that later on regarding that. But so far, we don't actually have a custom built URL. We've got the Facebook one, but that's plenty. Okay, when we're basically having a from nothing type of campaign. No money, starting from nothing. Save and continue. Right. Okay. Setting up the channel. Here we go. All right, absolutely, here we go. Now what I want to do is I want to customize the channel. You seeing that? Great. Customize the channel. I want to have a quick look at what the channel looks like. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Right, let's have a look here. Oh, stop that. Okay, forget it. Sorry about that. What I want to look here is I want to look at, I'm going to get an image in here. Channel trailer, no, don't worry about that. Branding, absolutely. So what I look here for with branding, the banner image is fantastic because it's the background of what you're going to see when you go to the channel online. So really where you find this is manage channel, then you go from layout, you go to branding, and that's where you'll get it. Okay, upload. I'm going to choose... Again, I'm going to choose that, see what the layout looks like for that. No, that's too small. It's too big for that. I'm going to change. This is why I did this. This is done on a previous one. This was done on, there we go. I want to see what we're going to see. Viewable on all devices. Let me see what we're going to see. Viewable on TV, viewable on desktop, viewable on all devices. Okay, that's not great. Viewable on TV. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Done. Right, so now what we're going to do is we have the background banner. Okay, publish that. Great. We're just setting up the channel to be user-friendly for us with our core image, which is really our logo. Okay, view the channel. There we go. Narnia Rec is for everyone. Save Narnia Rec. Okay, we're starting to get all of the stuff in place, and it's got a Facebook page there as well. Now we want to add videos. Okay, up here is where we add videos, and it says create. Don't worry about that. We're going to go here, upload a video. Upload video, because we've got videos there which we've stored. We're going to go to upload video. Don't worry about that. I don't want to learn more about that right now. So I'm going to select file, normal situation, select a file. I'm going to choose one of these videos, go back up. You probably won't see these. I'm just going to go for the simplest one around. Here we are. Right. It's uploading. Can you see it's busy uploading right now? Right. Excellent. So I'm going to say here, save Narnia Rec. Okay. Narnia Rec. This is our heading. Narnia Rec is for everyone. Okay. Again, I'm going to use the blurb that we used earlier on. Okay. Which I just recopied and pasted that. If you ever want to, obviously you could write new stuff there. And I want to here as well, I want to put in about the Facebook page. So I'm going to go facebook.com, whoopsie.com /save Narnia Rec. There we go. There's our web address. Okay. It's busy processing right now. Just scroll down. What I want to do here is I want to upload a thumbnail. The thumbnail is the first thing that you're going to see. All right. It's what you're going to see before anything. Okay. I've got to verify my phone number. Okay. I can quickly do that. Let's do that. Okay. Let me just do that. Select your country. Text me the verification. All right. That's fine. My phone number is all over the place. It doesn't matter. Right. Okay. Right. I'm going to get a verification code. Let me get that right now. That's perfect. So here we go. 0. 740. Right, I'm going to submit that. That means we can do other things with it. It also means that's fantastic. It's verified the channel. It also means you can upload videos that are longer than 15 minutes. Upload the thumbnail. Gain access. Stop it. Don't try me. Okay. All right, it needs to be updated. All right, here we go. So it's uploaded right now. What we do here, we haven't got it in a playlist. Yes, this is not made for kids. Right, and we can put on different options here with tags, right, for search tags. So we can go here, Narnia Rec, save our rec, community space, no to taking our land, whatever it is that you want to say, whatever your hashtags are, okay? Right, and now we're just going to go next because we're going to start processing. We don't want to have an end screen. I'm just talking you through this. We're going to publish it right now, okay? We're going to publish it. We're going to make it public, and we're going to publish. Right, doesn't take long. Believe me, if you've got a YouTube channel and you're connected with this, look at this. I'm going to share it right now to Facebook, okay? I'm going to share it right now to Facebook. You can literally be out in the field, and I'm going to save this. Where am I saving this to? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I want to just move this here. I'm sharing it to a page I manage. And one of the pages that I manage is Save Narnia Rec. And I can say, okay, campaign update, Save Narnia Rec. Check all links for email templates here, templates on Facebook page. Right, so now there we go. We're going to post that, and that is your YouTube video posted. We're going to check that online in a second. Just going to close that. Hold on a second. Right, let's go back here and have a quick look. Right, I'm going to go back to the channel. Your channel. Right, here is the video. Save Narnia Rec. Narnia Rec is for everyone. Okay, it's there. Right, it's there on the screen. Just uploaded the video, and there is your YouTube channel with your logo that was originally created in Word from session 1. Your layout here from thing. It's got your Facebook link. If you wanted to click, I'm going to say open link in new tab. We had to click on that. It immediately takes us to the Facebook page, and we are good to go. It is all making sense. It is all tying up, and it costs us nothing. Okay, here we go. There is the video from YouTube that I've just uploaded. Okay, and it's on the Facebook page. All right. What this means is that as things change right on the ground level, literally you can film on your phone. And if you are logged into your YouTube channel, you can go like this on the day, and you can go, they are evicting me now. Film 30 seconds, however long it is. Do your voiceover, you upload it to your YouTube channel, you share it to your Facebook page. You say, you need to contact this legal person, you need to contact this counselor, you need to contact this person right now. This is happening to me right now. And you give campaign updates in real time from your phone that go via your YouTube to your Facebook page, and you join all of those dots so that basically you get that momentum regarding your messaging, and you can start to, it's about, you have all of this energy and all of this effort and all of this labor goes into grassroots campaigns, and it's about getting the savvy without spending any money, so that you go, okay, this is what we're all doing together to make it make sense. Let me just have a look at the chat. Excuse me. Okay, thank you, Sunday. So we're just linking all of these things. So we get the most with the most effect from the smallest amount of stuff. So that all of these amazing. So say for example, the amazing videos that people share here. I know that it's gone to the press and everything. You put them out immediately. Okay, so it's joining those links. So there we are. There's the video, and of course we follow this. We follow that. That's going to take us out, and we're going to see the video there. and it says save Narnia Rec. Narnia Rec is for everyone. We scroll down. It's got the Facebook. It's got what? That's the video I made. There you go. So nothing's stopping you from actually getting that out to a huge audience. And the great thing about Facebook is that you can grow. It can be exponential. So say, for example, what happens is you've got your 500 or whatever it is friends on Facebook. You invite all of your friends to like your Facebook page. Right? And they invite all of their friends, and they invite all of their friends. And very, very quickly, you can be getting out to 3,000 people, not 300 people. You can make a video in real time. Bang, it goes on the YouTube channel. Bang, it goes to Facebook. And you've got that exponential growth. All right. So it's not just 300 people who need special permission or whatever it is. You can get the numbers up. And then, right, what you're going to do when you watch this video is you've got to email your counselor, and it's all there laid out for you. Okay, so here we go. There's the video. What I want to quickly do is I want to just quickly show you about how to change the, so I'm going to manage videos. I want to show you here. If you want to edit the video and you want to edit the thumbnail, I'm going to go here to edit. I went to manage videos, and now I'm going to edit, right? I'm going to the details, and I want to upload the thumbnail. That's fine, close that. I want to upload the thumbnail here, right? And it's giving me the permission now to upload the thumbnail. And what that means, let me just go back up here. You probably aren't seeing this, as I'm using the campaign photograph that we used earlier on. And what that means is that this is what you'll see when you just look at it. I'm going to save it now. I'll show it to you in a second. Sometimes an updated thumbnail takes, you see, look at that. When you share the video, you're effectively going to get a poster on the front of the video. All right. So that you might not always have the time to do that. You might be doing that in real time, but that's what we did earlier. But if you want to spend a little bit more time just educating people, this is what's going on. HS2 is constantly violating these boundaries. You can get some real public education out there that you can say in ways that are critically meaningful for people. Okay. Right. So there we go. There is, for example, whoopsie. It's just gone backwards and forwards. Let me just reset that. Right. And we've just saved that. So I'm going to go back here to the channel, your channel. I'm going to look here and look at that. It's now saved with that different thumbnail. Can you see the thumbnail? It actually shows the thumbnail right now that it includes that poster. Okay. Right. And again, I'm just going to quickly share this. I'm going to open that up so that you can see what the share looks like when it comes up on Facebook now. So here you can do a share this way underneath the video, share. So that's coming up from the video. Just let me do it that way. Right. I'm going to share it again to, and of course you could share to Twitter or wherever you wanted to share. The it should be coming up with a different thumbnail. I'm going to say here, share to page. Right. I'm going to say here, save Narnia Rec. Or you could make one about legal information. You could go legal updates, whatever it is that you wanted to do. Okay, so I'm going to go back here to Facebook. I'm going to look at the page here. Excuse me, let me lower this down. Right, I'm going to look at the page here. Right, let me just reboot it to see what it comes up with the thumbnail. Okay, it's not coming up with the thumbnail immediately. Don't worry about that. It takes a few hours to update. Okay, it does take a few. I find that with my own videos when I've changed my thumbnails, it does take a few hours to update. So there it is. But in future, it would show up like that. Okay, there we go. I'm just checking the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Sunday. Right. Excellent. Okay. So that is how we work with all of this, to link these things up with absolutely nothing. Okay. What I want to show you right now is I just want to show you one last thing on my phone, which is how to do basic video editing. You might find with a video that it's too long and you want to chop off the beginning and the ends, but you don't want to go and get a complicated video editing program that's a hassle to learn all of that stuff. Okay, by the way, the one that I recommend for free video editing, you don't have to pay for it again like Adobe, is Shotcut. I do have a video on my personal channel, Nicola Kench. I love it, 2 subscribers, whatever. All right, and that is how to edit video using Shotcut. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to log on from my phone to this meeting, and I'm going to swap the host to my host from here. Okay, and I'm going to share the screen from the phone to show you how to do basic video editing. Now, different phones will have different functions, sometimes slightly different, but I want to just show you the basics with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a separate screen recording of how to edit video outside of this session, and I will edit it in so that you'll be able to view it on YouTube, how to edit video on your phone.
What I'm doing right now is a screen record from my phone, which is an Android phone, to show you how to edit video, which is a facility that is able, really simple video editing, which is a facility, a function that is available really on all phones, iPhone, Android phone. You're going to get the option to very easily edit video, not complicated editing. It's simply like chopping off bits. So I'm going to show you one of these videos, which is a dummy video that I did for the Save Narnia Rec dummy campaign. Let me show this one, which is 38 seconds long.
And as you can see here in Narnia Rec, there's also lots of space for elves to float around and for the squirrels to float around and for the elves to travel around on the squirrels' backs. In Narnia Rec, it's very, very important that we continue to exercise our right to use this public space and not have this sold off by Narnia Council just to make money. It is a highly valued public space, and we need to assert our civic right to continue to use it.
Right, so there you go. It's just restarting that on a loop. So there you go. There's the video. Now, what I want to do here is I want to cut it slightly shorter. I'm not going to pay a lot of attention in this demonstration to what I want to cut to. You would make those decisions. So you would watch it again and you would say, right, I only need to cut from, I only want this video from 10 seconds in. Okay. So here we go. We go to the function, which is the little lines here. And now what I'll do, let me just go back a step to show you that again. It is this one here.
And as you can see here in Narnia Rec,
it is this function here with the little filter lines on it. Okay? One on the left is sharing. This one here on the right is some basic editing. I'm going to open that up. And what you see immediately is you see little shots of the screens. It's basically like a little movie down at the bottom. Okay, and what that does, obviously you've got the option there to rotate your screen. But what this does, or you can as well export a frame from your video if you want that particular frame. You like that particular picture and you want to turn it into a photograph, you can do that as well. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to shorten video. So all I do is I take the little white bit from the end and I drag it and I drag it. Okay, we're going to test that.
Elves to float around and for the squirrels to float around and for the elves to travel around on the squirrels' backs. In Narnia Rec, it's very, very, very important that we continue to exercise our right to use this public space and not have it sold off by Narnia Council just to make money.
So that I like that, for example, at that point that it ends just to make money. So there I've got my little white, my big white cursor, which shows when I'm ending. And what I want to do is I want to drag that up to that. All right. I want to drag it up so that it's the same thing. And there you go. I've got my video. Now what I do is I want to save this. Okay, so I'm going to go to Save Copy. I want my original, but I want to save the copy. I go to Save Copy. All right, it's just as easy saving. Give a minute. Video always takes a bit longer, obviously. Just to do this in real time. There we go, it's saving video. Right, saved. And we've got the shorter video.
More spaces where people are.
This is the longer one. I'm going to go back. And I'm going to look down here. I believe that this is one.
Elves to float around, and for the squirrels to float around, and for the elves to travel around on the squirrels' backs. In Narnia Rec, it's very, very important that we continue to exercise our right to use this public space and not have this sold off by Narnia Council just to make money. It is a highly elves to float around.
There you go. All right, so what we're going to do is I want to share this now, okay? So this little button here, sorry, not a button, it's a little icon at the left, the bottom left-hand side. Come on. The bottom left-hand side.
To float around. And
sorry, it keeps on coming up loud.
Travel around on the squirrel's back.
I'm going to go back a second, and I'm going to show you sharing here. I'm going to highlight it, all right? There you go. That's the video that I want. I put the little blue dot on it. Now I'm going to share it. The sharing icon is up here on the top right-hand side, and it's that little triangle with the two lines. Okay, so we go there, and it's going to bring up all of the apps that I can share to. So we scroll down, and obviously down there, really, really usefully, is the YouTube app. All right, on my phone, okay? Now, we know in this Activist Digital Toolkit, Session 3, we set up a dedicated YouTube channel, which was the Save Narnia Rec YouTube channel. This created simply from having a savenarniarec@gmail.com email. With that, you get the free ability to set up the YouTube channel. Imagine now we are out and about and doing an action or whatever it is, and we want to get quick feedback to that action. But we want from that action, but we want it to go via our social media channels. So we want to put it on YouTube, and then we want to share that update, obviously via social media, which we'll do in the future sessions, Twitter and Instagram, etc. But we also want to share that onto the Facebook page. So what I'm going to go here is I'm going to go to YouTube. Right, it opens it up on the Save Narnia Rec channel. All right, so I'm going to go here, Save Narnia Rec. I give it a title, and I'm going to say here, this space is used by all. For example, I'm just giving the video a title here. All right, added a description, listed it. You can do all of that. I'm going to leave that for the moment. Obviously, you would add your location, exactly what you need. Okay, so there is my channel. There is the video that I've edited on the phone. I've given it a title, and obviously next. Select audience. No, it's not made for kids, and upload. Right, there it is. You can see it right at the top. It's uploading, 17, 18, 20%, 26 seconds remaining. And as you can see, the video just below that one is the one that we did on the session on Saturday, which is the first one that we uploaded via the laptop, which is Save Narnia Rec. Narnia Rec is for everyone, and we shared that one to the Facebook page, which is now www.facebook.com/Save Narnia Rec. So we've got a dedicated website, effectively. That's just busy uploading, processing. It should be free in a minute. Okay, just busy finishing processing. The last little bit. Literally, you can do this out at a demonstration. You can update people in real time, share it to your YouTube channel, and share it to your Facebook page with all of your followers and supporters immediately, in real time, literally with the action for them to email that particular counselor with the email template and the email address. You can get that focused in your actions. So here we go. It's ready to be watched. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share it again. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to share it to Facebook, doing it on the feed, and I want to hang on a second. I want to share. I don't want it to be in a group. You see what's going on here? No, I don't want it to be in a group. I want it to be on one of my pages. This, for the moment, I'm going to share. I'm going to go here, www.facebook.com, Save Narnia Rec. There you go. That's our web page. And I'm going to say here, follow the links and support our action of today. All right, there you go. Let me just see here. What are the options? Those are the privacy options. Okay, I'm going to post that. Share to feed. It's not giving me the option to share to a page, but certainly you can post your individual page. Right, now I'm going to open up my Facebook and show that on my individual page. And I will get the option to share that. Right, should be coming up right now. There it is. Facebook.com/SaveNarniaRec. Follow the links and support our action today. I've just made a slight typo there. Let me just quickly edit that. Sorry, I'm a neat freak, typo freak. Right. Okay, fighting typos. All right, there we go. Save our action. All right, of today. Now, what I want to do is I want to share that to page. I'm going to share it to Save Narnia Rec. Right, watch our action of today and support by emailing your local councillor at Narnia Council. Let me give that a capital letter. Sorry, again, capital letter. Freak. Okay. Check out the Facebook group for the email template. Hashtag NarniaRec for all. Right, there we go. And now I'm going to publish that. So in fact, it will go into the Narnia Rec. There you go. Save Narnia Rec shared your post. I'm going to have a quick look at that. I'm going to go to Save Narnia Rec, which is the Facebook page. I'm going to look here at posts. Oops, let me go back. This was just now. This is the one that I just edited. Okay, I saved it to my personal Facebook, and from the personal Facebook, I saved it to the Save Narnia Rec page, which is the Facebook page that I am now on. Of course, you can share that again. All right, you can continue to share that to other places, and you can share the YouTube video right out across your social media platforms as well. We'll cover that in a future session. Really, the purpose of this is to show you, if you had everything set up for yourself, your YouTube channel, your Facebook page, and you've got your phone and you're out and about, and you want to just take a minute-long video and you want to push it through the right channels, saying, email this counselor, this is the email template, this is what's going on today. You are absolutely able to do that, literally out in the activist field, and get that information out in real time, so you can gather your groups, gather your critical mass to get that change that you need. Okay, so there we go. Obviously, if I pressed here share, I got more options. And then I might want to think, obviously, about sharing that to Instagram, sharing to Twitter, etc., in the sharing it as a tweet, whatever you want to do, or sharing via WhatsApp, or whatever you want to do. Okay, so there you go. I'm just going to stop the screen share right now, and then finish with the video. Okay, it's simple if you know how to do it. It's a step-by-step process. Okay.
Yes. So really, that's what I wanted to cover today. I'm going to stop the share. Here we are. Hi, everybody. That's what I wanted to cover today. I'm going to just, if you don't mind unmuting, that would be great. Thank you so much for being so helpful. And just in terms of everything. Hello, Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. Okay.
Hey,
hi, Sunday. Please help yourself to unmuting yourself, Sunday, if you like. I muted you because the talking was very noisy. All right. But if you don't want to, that's fine. I hope I haven't gone too quickly.
No. It's just
okay, hang on a second. I've gone and muted this. Please, sorry. Hello, Cynthia. My apologies. Sorry.
No, you didn't. You went at the right pace. You need to have the previous videos because I didn't attend.
Sure. Sure.
So there's a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, there's a little bit of feedback. Just to say that basically the idea is this, is if you can use Microsoft Word and copy and paste an image and play with the text boxes, you can create a campaign logo. You can create a basic campaign message that is overarching for what you're doing, all right? And then you can roll with that right across all of these other forms of media, all right? With your videos, your photographs, editing the photograph to include text, all of that stuff. Okay, I just don't want it to be too complicated. I hope I wasn't too quick. There are 2 other videos prior to this that explain it. The next video that I want to do is going to be about social media, all right, and the press. There's a lot of noise. No worries, Sunday. Social media and press releases. I've got somebody in to help with that, and that'll be coming up in the forthcoming weeks. Okay, it's about maximizing your efforts so that all of the efforts that people put in on the ground level can actually be saved, so that they continue to have repercussions in, via the media and digital life, etc. Okay.
This is amazing. I wonder if you're going to share all these in, for example, the media groups, the social.
I will with pleasure. Yeah. The first 2 videos are on my YouTube channel already. My YouTube channel is Groundswell Ecosystems. Okay, I'm already in quite a few groups, so I'm not necessarily in that media group. So help yourself to sharing the videos as you please. They're out there for anybody to watch. All of this stuff is accessible to all. All right. I've just got to edit this last video, and then there'll be a 4th video in the series. Okay.
Fantastic. Excellent. Yes, if you can just share the links for the video.
Yes, I'll do that right now. Let me put that in the chat. Please forgive me. Let me put it in the chat right now. Okay, it's YouTube. It's YouTube Groundswell Ecosystems. There you go. And then what it is, that they're all there on my YouTube Groundswell Ecosystems, and my website is groundswellecosystems.com. There you go. That's my website. Okay. I will also send the links to the videos, the original 2 videos to you. Oh, by the way, you, Cynthia, you are in the WhatsApp group for Activist Digital Toolkit. Okay. So the videos are in there as well. Okay. I will set about, I'm going to edit in the next couple of days. I will set about, I can't wait for the whole lot to be complete, and the 4 sessions. And then what will happen is it's going to be a kind of a case of people can go, okay, I'm missing that, I'm missing that. Then I'll make extra sessions for anything that isn't covered. Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Nicola. That's really, really good. I love the editing because it's just something that anybody can do.
That's it.
As long as you watch the videos first.
Okay, that is the point. It's got to be accessible to all. No costs, no fancy equipment, no fancy training. If you can use Microsoft Word, you can do all of this. That's the idea. Okay.
What a great idea.
Well,
Really.
Sorry for interrupting you. Okay. Thank you so very much. I'll catch up with you soon. I'll add on the extra bit about how to edit video on your phone. And then another session will be coming in about 3 to 4 weeks' time about social media and press releases and working with the press. Okay. Somebody else is going to come in as a guest and help with that. All right. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you. Sunday, lovely to see you. I hope you're good. I'm going to end the meeting now. Have an excellent weekend. Go well with everything.
Thank you so much, Nicola. Great stuff. Really good.
Oh, thank you so much. You're absolutely welcome. Anything to help with I always say every action counts. Every single action counts. And it's just looking after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, every action counts.
So much.
Thank you then. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.